Early labour. The latent stage is a term that's used to describe the very start of your labour. It usually happens when you're at least 37 weeks pregnant, known as full term. In healthy full-term pregnancies, your midwife may suggest that you stay at home during the latent stage of labour, but do talk to your midwife about what you'd prefer and where is the best place for you to be at this time. If you think labour has started and you're less than 37 weeks pregnant, your pregnancy is high risk, or you are worried about a pregnancy symptom, contact maternity triage straight away. The start of labour, or latent stage, is when your cervix becomes soft, short and thin and ready for labour. Contractions will start to open, dilate your cervix. When you have a contraction, your womb tightens and then relaxes. This will feel different to Braxton Hicks contractions, which do not tend to be painful. Labour contractions are usually short and irregular to begin with. They usually become more frequent, stronger and longer as your labour goes on. This latent stage is not always a smooth process. You may feel as though the contractions are getting more regular, only for them to slow down or stop for a while. For some people, contractions may feel like extreme period pains. Others get backache instead, or as well, pain in the front of their bump. During a contraction, your belly will feel hard to the touch. A show is something that can always happen during the start of labour. During pregnancy, your cervix is closed. It's plugged with mucus to prevent infection. But when labour starts, the mucus plug may come out. This is called your show, and you may notice it in your knickers or when you wipe after going to the toilet. The mucus plug looks like a sticky, jelly-like blob. It may come away in one go or in pieces. Not everyone has a show or notices that they've had one. It is normal for the mucus plug to be streaked with blood, but contact maternity triage right away if you're losing more blood or pass any blood clots. Bleeding at this stage of labour may be a sign that something is wrong. Every labour differs, so it can be hard to say how long the latent stage will last. It can take hours or some people days. This stage tends to be longer in a first pregnancy, lasting an average of 9 to 12 hours. If you've been in labour before, it's likely to be shorter, lasting around 5 to 9 hours. Waiting for things to progress can feel frustrating. The latent stage is usually the longest part of your labour, but this is for a good reason. Your womb muscles need this time to build towards the first stage of labour, established labour. You may find these tips help to get you through early labour. Move around if labour starts during the day. Gentle movement and the downward pressure of your baby may help your cervix to open. Walk about or gently bounce and rock on a birthing ball. Rest and try to get some sleep if labour starts at night. Drink plenty of water, have some small snacks such as toast, biscuits or a banana to keep your energy levels topped up. Be aware that many people do not feel very hungry and some feel or are sick. If you do not feel like eating, then try sipping an isotonic drink instead. Distract yourself with music, podcasts or the TV. What can I do to ease the pain of early labour? Try to stay calm and get comfy. You may find it helps to try any relaxation and breathing techniques you've learned in your antenatal classes. Have a massage. Your birth partner can help by rubbing your back. You take some paracetamol according to the instructions on the packet. It's safe to take in labour. You could have a warm bath or shower, or you could use a TENS machine. If you feel you need more support, you could ask to go to the maternity unit to be assessed. You can discuss your options for further pain relief at the hospital. Some pain relief options will require you to stay in the hospital on the ward. Established labour is when your cervix has dilated to about 4 centimetres. As you move from latent labour into active labour, you're likely to have stronger, longer and more frequent contractions. Try to note how often your contractions happen and how long each one lasts. Your birth partner can perhaps help with tracking your contractions, or you can use an app to track them yourselves. Please contact the maternity triage line if your contractions are regular and coming at least every 4 minutes, or if your waters have broken, your contractions are very strong and you feel you need more pain relief, or you are at all worried. You should continue to feel your baby move right up to the time you go into labour and during labour. Contact your midwife or maternity unit if you have any concerns about your baby's movements during the latent stage of labour.